You don't have to be perfect. Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about the tyranny of perfection and why being perfect is not as good as trying. So what can you do if you're not ready to become a perfect vegan, but you want to move towards a less meat-centered lifestyle? My first suggestion is to try just one day a week. Meatless Monday is a thing that exists. There's a hashtag, there's Meatless Monday recipes and all that kind of stuff. There's tons of support online for you. And it is exactly what it sounds like. It's where one day a week, on Mondays, you go completely meatless. And it gives you a chance to kind of experiment with recipes and with your diet and see what works for you and just kind of add a more plant-based routine to your lifestyle. Just kind of like dip one toe in. Another variation of that I've seen, which is a little more plant-based, would be something like meat-free until 4, or your breakfast and lunch and snacks are all meat-free and you just only consume meat products at dinner. And I think that's another way to go that's really nice and gives you variety and flexibility. And often dinner is the meal that you're kind of sharing with friends for like Christmas and Thanksgiving and all those kind of big holidays. So I think that's a really nice way to balance it. We're still being able to partake in kind of all the traditional family stuff you're used to. Ooh, it got really bright in here. The sun is like, whew, all of a sudden. And still kind of stick to the commitment you've made to not eat meat for part of the day. If you want to take it one step further, I will say that going vegetarian was 1,000 times easier than going vegan for me. Vegetarian was super easy. It was a really quick switch for me. I'm not going to eat meat anymore, and that's it. You kind of know if something has meat in it. You don't really have to check ingredients usually for meat. The only tricky things are maybe like sardines in Worcestershire sauce. I know I don't pronounce that right, so I know I don't. Just leave me be. Yeah, that's really the only example I can think of that has like sneaky meat in it. Let me know if I'm missing any. But basically, you know if something has meat in it. It can be harder to find out if something has like lanolin in it, or if something is, got beeswax that you didn't expect to be there. And even dairy, even whey sneaking into things is hard to find. But like, you kind of know if something has meat in it. So being vegetarian for me was super easy. And in terms of protein, like you still have eggs, you still have milk products like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. There's just so much variety with going vegetarian and still being able to keep up like a protein rich diet. It's quite an easy transition. So as if you're not ready to be vegan, try the vegetarian thing. It's pretty simple. Another thing I hear all the time from people is, I would be vegan if only for bacon, or I would be vegan except I can't give up cheese. And I say, then do that. Then be vegan except for cheese, or be vegan except for bacon. Like, don't call yourself a vegan, because believe me, the real vegans will come for you. Like, they don't like killing animals, but they will slaughter you, let me tell you. It's okay to have exceptions. If you think you could legit be vegan and the only thing stopping you is that you can't see yourself ever giving up brie, then don't give up brie. Like, it's fine. You're doing more than you were doing the day before for animals and the environment. And I think that's amazing. And I think that's a step in the right direction. I think you should learn more, challenge yourself to go further, challenge yourself to cut out more things that involve cruelty. But if you're so concerned about being perfect at it that you don't even start, that's not cool. That's not cool. And there's a lot of really militant vegans out there who will take issue with what you're doing, but I'm not one of them. I fully support you. So if you need someone to support you, you follow me on Twitter, you follow me on Instagram, you tell me how you're cutting out animal products from your diet, and I'm gonna give you a high five. Because I think one less animal being hurt in the world is all I'm trying to achieve with this channel. Anyways, thanks for listening to me rant this week. I know it's a little different from the makeup videos that I usually film, but I just think it's really important to encourage people wherever they are on their journey to a more cruelty-free life. Yeah, so I hope you liked it. If you did, give the video a thumbs up so I know that you don't mind an occasional rant from me. Anyways, thanks for watching this week, guys. Have a really good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye! Mwah! Nobody ever said you had to be perfect. You are though. You are perfect.